If there is any evidence of any wrongdoing, we need to find it.
For what?
A murder investigation.
This case is hell, and I blame you.
Folks don't just disappear.
I have to give her the chance to do the right thing.
Settle this case.
They're covering something up, you know it.
Who do you think you are, lady?
Miss Connolly. Delilah Connolly.
All right, Delilah fans, you just saw the first trailer of the season. And when I say trailer for the season, I mean the trailer for next time on Delilah. Episode 3 entitled Sometimes Apart, which will be airing on the 16th, which is this upcoming Tuesday. And just like last week, my main focus is going to be on the Oval, so I won't be watching Delilah live when it first comes on. I'll be watching the Oval live tweeting, then I'll do a live stream of that, and then I'll catch Delilah either later Tuesday night or on Wednesday. But I think that I can manage to get my episode review out sometime Wednesday. Long story short, a lot of eBay stuff this past week, not to mention, what was it? 2 episodes of Delilah, The Oval, Sisters, and 3 episodes of Ruthless, which I still have not watched yet. I had a huge eBay haul to get ready for mail, which went out yesterday, and I got another big haul to get ready to go out. I'll give myself until Tuesday, so I will watch Ruthless. It's just that Ruthless is a BET Plus platform. Not everybody has BET Plus, but people do kind of rely on my reviews since, they'll watch the show eventually. But, hey, I had like 3 extra episodes of content to review this week. I haven't gotten to it yet. So, this particular trailer, not too much to dissect. I mean, again, it's only episode 3, but we're still building up the story, just like Delilah and her company are building up the case because of, the potential murder. Well, the murder. It is really interesting because we're seeing that we're only 3 episodes in, but the friendship between Tamara and Delilah seem to be, well, as the title says, sometimes apart. So it looks like there's a lot more investigating going on. I mean, my name is Conley, Delilah Connolly. I'm like, oh, damn. So it definitely seems like Delilah is not backing down from getting as much information as possible on this case. I mean, Tamara is definitely going through it because of the fact that this case should have been, kind of cut and dry, maybe, settled out of court, keep things quiet, low profile. However, I do believe that it was either mentioned in the synopsis or, an article a while back that perhaps the radio, not the faulty radio, Aaliyah did say, no, not faulty. This is dangerous stuff. That equipment, the radio, the things that Gary was trying to potentially tell Delilah before he mysteriously, quote unquote, committed suicide via his prescription. Perhaps those faulty, dangerous devices could be the reason her brother's in a wheelchair. I mean, I believe the brother's name is Nate. Nate's wife, Christine, told him not to do a second tour. He decided to do it anyway, and then he got injured, resulting in the wheelchair. Obviously, Christine doesn't feel like she signed up for being the wife of a paraplegic, I believe is the correct term for someone who isn't able to use a certain limb or limbs. I could be wrong. Please feel free to correct me if I am in the comment section below. But, the radio could be the reason for a lot of the dominoes falling in Delilah's life. Her brother being, forever in a wheelchair, his wife leaving him and his son as a result of that. And then, of course, Delilah and her friend Tamara going against each other in court for the first time in 20 years. So definitely not good there because, it's all about, hey, I need a settlement. We need to settle. But it definitely seems like the more that Delilah digs, the more that she's going to find. The biggest fear here is that, well, if Delilah tries to dig too much, will she end up like Gary, people following her around, people watching her, and unfortunately, her potentially being threatened or killed? Kind of like, hey, this is definitely giving some Greenleaf vibes. Remember in the final season when Grace and Darius were looking into Well, you'll have to excuse me. Edenvale Lending, feel free to let me know if I'm wrong. Greenleaf has not been in my brain for a while, so I probably got the name wrong. Edenvale Lending, is that right? It was like the loan company that Grace and Darius were trying to look into, but Fernando was getting in the way of that. And, you know, he even kind of threatened Grace. So one could expect Delilah to kind of go through the same thing. So we got Demetria, or Mrs. Barnes. She's the new hire at Delilah's law firm. You know, so Delilah has her, Harper, and I believe Mace, her private investigator. They're all doing everything they can to try to put everything together. But aside from that, just kind of looking through the trailer, you know, not a lot is going on. It looks like Tamara is kind of meeting with some of the people in like a warehouse. So this is potentially in reference to the radio equipment. So this could be Tamara trying to dig deep just to make sure there's there's no surprises that can be used against the case in the future. So with that being said, that's really all I have to say for this particular trailer breakdown. What do you think about the upcoming episode? What do you think about the first 2 episodes? Remember, if you have not checked them out yet, I do have the first 2 episodes on the channel, not the episodes themselves. I apologize. I meant the reviews. Episode 1 of Delilah is available to watch on the own YouTube channel. So they do have episode 1 up there. And with that being said, feel free to give this video a thumbs up to show you like it. Hit the bell notification icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post new content. Hit subscribe to help me reach 200,000 subscribers, and follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. I just created a group for Delilah on Facebook earlier today. And finally, if you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App. And always remember, trying to get that percentage up of viewer watch time. So trying to get the subscriber percent up to at least 40% by the end of the month. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. And I'll talk to you next time.